Hey guys, your 2K Sensei here, and today I want to talk about some key changes in 2K that I noticed by playing the prelude. A little disclaimer is that all these points I'm going to make are in the prelude, and maybe the base game will be a little different when it comes out in September 6th, but I'm still going to go for it anyways. Without further ado, let's get started. In 2K19, last year's game, there was a big push towards raising the skill gap to better favor the more skilled players of 2K. With that being said, it led to the nerf of blow-by animations and penalized the players who were not as skilled in dribbling. This was a welcome addition from the 2K community as it raised the skill gap for the game. But sadly, all good things come to an end, because in 2K20, there is this badge called the Quick First Step, which is basically a blow-by badge. I mean, look how easy it is to get around your opponent just by running straight towards the rim. This isn't a one-time thing either. I was able to abuse the AI with blow-bys to get to the rim. The full game has not been released, so we don't know how this will affect online play, but honestly, it is pretty overpowered. Alright, enough of that topic. On a positive side note, the 2K devs finally have listened to us and they're adding shot release badges. Yes, the speed of your jump shot actually is a badge now. This is kind of a subjective change, because one of the reasons I believe the 2K devs implemented this is to stop non-shooting archetypes from having a really fast release. You know something is wrong when you have glass cleaners pulling up and hitting at a relatively high clip, especially from the corner. But in 2K20, bigs will have a slower jump shot due to the limited upgrade points that they can spend for their badge. Honestly, if you're a big, it's better to go with the corner specialist badge or a catch and shoot instead of a quick release badge, in my opinion. With this slow jump shot, it will be easier to recover and all around defend against these cheesers. Here is the difference between a player with no quick release versus one with Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame quick release definitely helps you get your shot off against tight defenses, but do I think it's worth spending your shooting upgrades on? Kinda. In my opinion, yes, it is worth it, but we are going to have to wait and see, because there might be some quicker jump shot release options in the main game when it releases. Alright guys, moving on to the last thing I want to talk to you guys about. The last thing kind of surprised me, because I honestly thought they weren't going to change this at all. But the AI in the prelude was extremely fun to play against. Again, I'm using a guard with the Hall of Fame tight handle and Hall of Fame ankle breaker, but even then you could still feel the difference. The AI actually falls for your fakes and feels like another person is controlling the AI. In past 2K years, you would have to actually break down your opponents by spamming dribble moves for them to give you space or an open lane. And honestly, it was pretty difficult to get around your first defender, because it felt like they could read your mind and they knew exactly what to do. But in 2K20, the dribbling is more smooth and the opponent shifts their stance and actually reacts to the dribble moves you're outputting. But again, this could just be because of the difficulty the prelude was set to, but this still was a pleasant surprise for me, at least. I also did notice the AI was better at help defense and was more aware of their surroundings, but again, that's just my opinion. Well, that's everything I had to share with you guys. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. If you like informative content like this, like and subscribe. It honestly helps me out. Well, that about wraps it up. Your 2K Sensei signing out. Peace. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up.